Thanks for joining us today. You're listening to Michelle Seidler, founder of Ancient Paths and Samuel Company. To hear more from Michelle, please visit our website at www.ancientpathsinc.com.
You're free. You're really free. He really came to set you free. He didn't come to control you. He didn't come to change you. Can you imagine being in relationship with someone that was just focused on wanting to change you and wanting to control you? Yeah. Okay. So do you really think... So do you really believe that's the nature of Jesus?
No, it's not love.
No, it's not love. It's not what love looks like. Not what love looks like. But we function out of a place where we believe we serve a God that we have to come into this certain way of being, or I have to achieve this certain thing, or I have to act a certain way, or I have to be a certain way. And it sets up these things that I'm not free to be. And his very heart was to come to set you free. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there's what? There's liberty. There's freedom. He came for you to be free. I'm telling you, I rolled out of bed. I was so grateful all day. I was like, that was just so kind of you. I wasn't even there. I wasn't even thinking about it. It wasn't a question I had. I wasn't praying about it. You just showed up when I rolled out of bed one morning and said, this is how much I love you, Michelle. He really, and what he was saying to me, I love who you are. He said, I like you. Just like you are, Michelle, I like you. I'm telling you, I got so happy. I got so free. I don't have to change anything. Now, do I desire to look more like you? Do I desire to be pleasing to you? Do I desire to serve you? Do I desire to come into greater love? Absolutely. And I seek after those things. Why? Because I desire it. Why? Because I love him and I desire to serve him. I desire to love him well. But I'm free to choose that or not choose that. So I wake up every day with different desires. I wake up every day with the longing to love him well. I want to love him well. Why? Not because I have to. Not because I'm commanded to. Not because this tells me I have to. Not because this is what a good Christian does. That never worked for me. So I wake up and I say, I am so grateful for your love. I'm so grateful for the way you love me. It actually opens you up to receive his love. So out of the place of receiving, you respond. Because of love. His desire is for relationship and communion from someone that chooses him. He wants you to choose him. He wants to be chosen. He chose you, but gives you the dignity to choose him. That's what love looks like. Choice. I chose you. I hand you the cup. New covenant. The Father has a cup for the Son. The Father hands the Son the cup of wrath, right? This is about covenant. This is a marriage covenant. The Father says, I have a bride for you, Son. This was about even my encounter I had that you guys have all heard. I didn't have this part in the encounter, but it's part of all of it, the storyline. I have a bride for you, Son. I have an inheritance for you, Son. And let me tell you, it's a good inheritance. Will you drink the cup? Wow. For that? Can you see beauty in that? Will you trust me? So what does Jesus do? Yes, Father, I take the cup. And what did that cup look like for him? What was that bridal price? Yeah, totally. It was the cross.
The cross.
And he did it his Father's way. He did it. He drank the cup. So what does he do right before he goes to the cross? What was his heart, Jesus? What was his heart's cry? What was that John 17 prayer? Greatest chapter in the Bible. That she would be with me. It was a love cry. And when he sat with his disciples with the cup, I desire to drink this with you. Will you drink the cup? Will you take the cup? I tell you, when you get a revelation of that, you'll do communion different. Yeah. Every time I do communion, it's about that betrothal commitment that I made to him, that I am yours and you are mine. I drink that cup. I choose you, Jesus. And so the Father gave the cup to the Son. The Son offered the cup to us. He offers it. And we get to choose it. So we drink that cup. We're saying, I choose you. And we are betrothed. So every day, those choices you make every day are from that perspective of a choosing place. And he's coming back for his bride. That he's coming back, right? Yeah. For a bride, right? We're all in agreement. Who's being made ready. You have a choice to choose him. And he gave us the way. But I just feel like that piece to know that he loves you and he likes you where you are now. He's already chosen you where you are now. No, really. He's already chosen you where you are now. You are chosen. But what do you choose? He loves you now. The Father approves of you now. He loves you now. He demonstrated that. He made a way for you to enter into that love. He gave you everything that you need. For you, when you make that choice, He gave you everything you need through His Son. He presented it all. He gave it all. He poured Himself out. Jesus poured His heart out for a bride that was a harlot that didn't choose Him. Wide open, exposed His heart. This is who I am. This is, and He's saying, will you choose me?